Hey Virgo, and welcome to your general reading here for August 2021. This is for Virgo energy, that is on Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Alright, sorry, just the lightning was changing here. So what are we gonna do today? Well, it's an interesting thing, Virgo. We're gonna start by doing an oracle message for those of you who are in the mood for that, and then we're gonna move on to your tarot reading for August. That will proceed as it normally is, right? I'm gonna put a timestamp below so you can just jump to the tarot reading if that is what you're in the mood for. Remember, if you enjoy this content, please like the video. I would very, very, very much appreciate the support. Because it actually does help. So with that being said, we're gonna get started here. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, it is such a terrible weather today. It is, the humidity is, ugh. It takes coffee to go through this. Iced coffee thing. Alright. We are starting with pulling the, my heart is hurting. Alright, it's like I'm pull hard here. Sorry. We are starting by, oh my god, this shirt is gonna annoy me. It is a geometric, but it's just whenever it. Alright. It's the only shirt I can stand wearing today. Because it's air can come in here. It's just it has this pattern, right? It's a geometric something, but when I turn if I'm very unfortunate, it looks like something else. It's just a geometric pattern. Alright. Sorry. Let's see what we have here for Virgo. What do we have here for Virgo for August? The moon. Talking and singing to the moon. The moon. Do some of you have moon in Sagittarius? Anyway, Virgo. The moon energy. I love this depiction of the moon. It's such a beautiful, right? It is basically that of sitting here and singing to the moon. And look, the crab and the dog are still here. They are still here. They just depicted a little more fun. It's like they're looking at you in a very, very curious way. And there's a bird there too. It is one here of, I don't know, sitting in the, sitting out under the open sky, looking at the moon. But I keep getting that you may be looking at the moon while possibly even with someone else. But what you may not know is that you're being watched. That's not a negative energy here. It's like your spirit guides or something like that. Keeping an eye out here for you as well, right? But let's see. Let's see what happens when we pull out the other energies here. Let's get to it. Show me the moon. We have a trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Service. I feel good when I can help others. That has shown up such a lot. I feel good when I can help other people. It's like a give back. I want to give back. Of something. Keep showing up. That's so interesting. Alright, let's lay out all the other energies. The first one was trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, and that is in the moon. Connecting with the moon, and we have here co-create along with peace. I feel good when I can help other people, and you may find yourself in peace in that state. It's like something here is birthing within you, or feeling valuable by giving back. There's nothing wrong with that. Co-create. We're gonna look into that in a minute, right? Just gonna get all the energies out here. Alright, let's pull this one. Show me the Virgo for August, the message there. We have the energy is gaining momentum. A win-win situation is forecast. There's lots of purple energy. Are you sensing that? Are you sensing the purple here? I am. Oh, my dialect is accent is doing that stupid thing again where I start singing. Sometimes I wonder where I get my accent from. I don't know. I really don't know. So, let's see here. What do we have for the Virgo? Wish upon a star, another purple energy. Purple and pink. We are enjoying this. It's feeling great and full and wish upon a star. Wish upon a star. Look at this. Now, see, the thing is, here I got this sitting under the moon, looking at the moon. But it's, remember, when you look at the moon, you are, for some reason or another, also reflecting upon yourself, possibly. Wishing upon a star, seeing that you have the wings to unfold here. Something about you having a lot of experience. You having the experience, you learned a lot, the wisdom, and giving it back, feeling good when you can help other people. It makes you feel at peace. It's like, all right, then there's a sense to the madness. You know, it's almost that, all right, I went through that so I can give it back. But the Virgo energy to me, I if we are to go through the zodiacs here, right? Then the Virgo energy is what, number 6? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo. Oh, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Yes, it is number 6. I should book a 6 house, for God's sake. All right. Yes. So, I mean, considering, for instance, the Pisces energy being number 12, right? Does it matter? No. Remember, we are more than just our sun energy, but it is the maturity, right? That's the Virgo is at that stage where it is, yes, there's a learning about what you were taught in school, right? Or, yeah, your self-realization, you can use that to give back. What comes following Virgo comes Libra. Anyway, forget that. Let's get here, let's pull out more, see what your message comes through. And we have appreciation. Appreciation, yes. Appreciation is a very single energy here for you, I gotta say. And what does that mean? Meaning that it's a connecting to yourself. Let's get up the co-create. Let's read this co-create for you and see what shows up. I'm swear to God, I get as though you may be sitting there. It's not. I get as though you're not alone. It's like you're being in the company of someone else, but you're connecting to yourself. It's like you're there. You're there, but you're not there. Do you know what I mean? It's like disappearing into the moon and into yourself a little bit. Let's see the co-create. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifesting. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of the day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. You must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or even the name you call your higher power, or whatever name you call that, your higher power, right? Power. You are a spark of this intelligence. That spark works through you, nurturing you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with a universal spirit. Yeah. All right. You are a project of divine inspiration and whatever. This sometimes I get a little bit, because when they start painting things up to sound like, oh, hallelujah. Also because I can get some Virgos going, yeah, right. It is, I want to almost deconstruct the entire thing here, right? What this is that it's basically the energy of surrendering, trusting that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. You may, for some of you, yes, you have a name for a higher power that is yours, right? Depending on what it is that you believe in, what tradition do you believe in, right? And for others, there's also, especially for those Virgos who may not adhere to a specific belief system other than, let's call it spirituality, right? There's this understanding that that for those people, it can actually be somewhat difficult to connect to that inner voice sometimes, especially if you are very, very rational and you want to have a logic to it. In that case, it's actually a big thing to let go and to give in, right? I got that. It's actually almost also an energy here about not needing to have a name for anything. Right? Connection of the heart serve to inspire you, open you up to new ideas that you would never have come to on your own. That's soulmate energy, by the way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? Well, it's a dog. For some of you, it's a bloody dog. Not a block. No, it's a beautiful dog, right? All dogs are beautiful. I don't care what people say. All dogs are beautiful. Yeah. For some of you, is your pet. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? It's a dog. You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. No, is this for some of you getting a dog? Anyway, flashes of inspiration will give you rise to great success when you receive this message. You are on your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself into will lead to fruition of your dreams. Remember that all of your dreams are channeled through a higher source. So you have a spirit guide that's a dog, right? Or connected to the canines. No, that's because here in the protection message, there's something about trying hard to create all that you desire. That's not what I get from you. I can normally sense when I need to dive into the other side of it, right? And surprisingly enough, considering that we have the moon here, I don't really get that I need to. Yeah. For some, of course, if some of you are suffering from writer's block, for those of you who are creative here, right, then look into whether or not you are overwhelmed. I'm getting that you're not. I feel as though this is like the understanding of and it's like a need to let go of the control. If you know this writer's block, if any of you are creative or you have to do writing or creativity, writer's blocks tend to come from the need to be perfection, to the perfectionist, right? That it has to be perfect, or you have to live up to some sort of an expectation. That then you foster some sort of a control issue, and that is what creates the block. And then it tends to stem into also to tie up to self-esteem and lack challenges related to self-esteem and self-confidence, right? Meaning that do you believe that you actually are able to? Do you believe in your own talents? Right? It's actually something, it's actually a difficult energy to deal with. But in this case, I get this. It's almost like having an understanding that things will flow your way if you release the need to control it. And that's where I get that you're looking up here. And the message is that the energies are still gaining the momentum here. You may not see it because the energies are not full yet. But you are wishing. I keep getting like going out there and watching the stars and the moon, being in the middle of the night, connecting to the night. Are we in the season here in August when we have shooting stars? Has some of you not said? The shooting stars. There is something magical. I have done that actually now that I come to think of it by accident. The past 2 years. Never been intentionally. It's always been finding myself, for some reason or another, in the open sky the past 2 years, in a moment in time, where there was a bloody lot of shooting stars. And some satellites also. And then lying down and looking at it. And then yes, you do sometimes feel like you understand that, wow, the universe is vast. It's massive. We don't know what's out there. And here we are laying on all, in this case, well, last year was on a boat. We're looking up at the sky sort of thinking, oh my God, my problems are so big, they're so significant. And we're looking up and saying, I don't know what's out there. I'm just so small. Such a small piece of the puzzle in all of this, so... So actually not making it so big of a deal anyway, right? This is very humbling experience. And appreciation, this is an appreciation of you and your individuality. Appreciation for everything that you're creating for yourself. Appreciation for what you have created. For your stability that you created for yourself. And appreciation for your body as well. I don't know, I have gotten that for some Virgos here. There have been body shaming, body issues, but being appreciative for that. The co-creative energy has something to do with that. Let's quickly look into this appreciation, and then we're done, and then we're going on to your reading. So the oracle messages being release the control. I don't actually get what the oracle message is here, other than it's beautiful. Right? It's the co-creating, it's the trust that accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. As long as you believe in yourself, you have the peace within yourself, it will guide you correctly. choosing gratitude. Blah, 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 blah. She is enjoying the scent and the beauty of the single blossom. Yet around and behind her are the bramble bushes. She could be... she could be focusing on these, worried that she might get up in their prickly branches instead. She's going to experience the blessing of this single flower. Sun is breaking through, shining on her choice, and the tiny bushes waiting to open up. This is telling you that you have a lot to be grateful for, right? Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from a lack to value. Yeah, that's actually very true. Rather than focusing on everything we're lacking, is focusing on what you have. And when you do that, you are so bloody grateful. I trust that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And for some of you, that is of being service to other people. Giving back. And from that gratitude. You're feeling so good on your own. Right? This is a single energy, meaning that you can be in a relationship, but it is bloody hell appreciating yourself and then giving back from that. I like this energy for you. Now it's time for your general reading. Oh my god, it's so bloody warm. I can't deal with it. Oh, so warm. You're just letting the energies flow here your way. And that's that. Love thyself first. Yes, let's start by pulling here keynote. August. Show us August here for Virgos. The Virgos here. Dang. Show us August. Here we get 2. We get moral compass and changed financial condition along with the physical changes. For some of you, this is in your career choice, right? Let's do some shuffling. I like this energy. What I get so far is using your higher awareness. It's using your understanding of you to choose the path that is right for you. Here we got the moon in reverse again. Right. Do 2 more shuffles there. Well, let's see what the energies show up. So far, it's a good energy. Well, considering that tarot will always pick up on something. It will always pick up on something, right? That's why it's not always beneficial to get it. Tarot readings will always pick up on something, whether you want it or not. They're not gonna. Tarot is not something you go to if you want a confirmation that you're perfect and everything's perfect. Don't get a tarot reading. It will always pick up on something. Show us here what we have for Virgos in August. 3 of Cups in the reverse. As I said, it will always pick up on something. Allow me to lay out the energies as they want to. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Oh, it's nothing bad. I just get that you, of course, as everybody else, connected to an energy that's going to be, yeah. We need to talk a little bit about that King of Swords there. Cheers. What we have in the center of the spread is the 3 of Cups in the reverse. What is the 3 of Cups in the reverse? Miscommunication, cancelled celebrations. Yes, is it a third party situation? Yes, it can be. It absolutely can be. It's the step before boredom. Meaning, getting bored with the crowd here. But it is crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. That's that person. Is this you? This is the Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles, let me tell you about the Queen of Pentacles. You place her into your situation as you please. Let's see how let me pick up on her when we go along, right? But let me just tell you about her. The Queen of Pentacles is someone very, very practical. Very, very practical. Is she boring? Some people may call her boring. Why is she boring? Because she likes things to have things in order. She's pragmatic. She's kind. She's caring. She will pick up her children. Make them feel safe. She will make people feel safe. Because she's supported, but she's bloody pragmatic. She likes herself. but not in an entitled way. Right? She has also worked herself up to this position. She tends to be married, she tends to be committed. And if she's not committed in a love relationship, then she's bloody hell committed to herself and her path, and she's committed to her children. Let's see what we get here, right? We have, in the recent past, we have the sun in reverse. There's a happiness here, right? It's almost like, you know, being in the presence of someone here, your friends, someone particular, right? In the sunlight, things look amazing, but then the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and you're sitting together here in the recent past, and that's where I get that moon energy, right? That's where I get like what, looking at the stars together. Just looking at the stars, looking at the moon mostly. Has a lot to do with that moon. When the sun goes down, the moon comes up. And the energies that were visible during the day, they suddenly shift here. And that's where I get this realization taking place. Right? There is a change situation going on in terms of your finances. It could be a new status, meaning that you may even engage, you may even sign a new contract or something here for more money, right? Or, you know, you change, it's just a change financial condition, you place it whether or not it is. Let's see. Yeah. It could be that you've broken up with someone, and if you actually had finances, then you are now independent finances, right? It's affecting the situation here. But finances may actually very much be something that could be of an issue here. I don't know if someone got fired. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, let's move on from that. Right. So in the recent past, I'm seeing a sense of happiness, but it's not a happiness that's like heartfelt. There's still something here that didn't want to come into the light. What we have in with you is the magician in the reverse. That's not having all the tools needed here in order to manifest something here. And it's and I feel as though it's the cup energy, which is that of the right people. The spiritual connectedness, the feeling as though you are on the same page with the people that you surround yourself with. You may have the financial resources, you may have the earth energy, you may have the pragmatics here, but do you have people on your side? It's a question here. We will see what plays out. In your focus, we have justice. It is a legal situation. You will find yourself in a situation in August where it is that you will be faced with having to just make a decision, or it is the final decision will be made and it's going to have an impact. It is, the justice is here as a way of saying, look at all sides of the situation. Make sure that you, whatever decision you will be faced with, that you do so in a way that's very, very transparent. The right decision will be made. I don't know if this, for instance, this justice here, it may actually be that it's a decision that will be made for you. But you can trust that the right decision will be made, even if it doesn't really go in the favor that you want to. But it's a decision here where transparency will be on the table. It's a legal situation in that case, and that's the karmic here. So the decision will go as it is supposed to go. So someone will communicate clearly, which is then a little bit weird when we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Right? That may be someone here who doesn't want to accept the truth for what is being told here. They want to determine the truth. They want to dictate the truth. It shows up as another person here, right? If this is a situation where we have this third energy, miscommunication, hopefully not cheating or anything, right? But you know, this disconnect with someone show up as like a friendship energy, but you know, it may even be an energy here where if you are in a relationship with someone where someone's friend is coming in between here, right? Or a mother coming in between. It's just not really the best of the best. I see what it is that you are fearing here. You're fearing the spying energy. It's almost like you fear that someone here will be keeping tabs on you, spying on you, without talking to you, without telling you the truth. It's also here a fear, by the way, or fear like something you don't want. You don't want to have a communication coming your way that's not gonna tell you the truth, or not tell you what you want to hear, right? Ghosting, is it ghosting? No, it's spying energy. You don't want to be spied upon. Your focus is for things to be transparent. You don't want someone here to go behind your back and having to dig up things here. You may have someone here amidst, in your friendship group, that's actually, yeah, you may know that they have a tendency to do this, right? And I wouldn't be surprised. The decision will be made. If this is you telling someone that you don't want anything to do with them, then you're doing that, and you may probably expect that someone will not accept that. They will want to dictate the truth. Now, yes, right? And I hope no one's going to engage with any form of gameplay. I do sense that. I'm going to show you a bit more about that here. You're walking away from something here. Virgo, some of you are walking away in a way where it is that you're just not talking. You're not communicating about what's going on here. You're disconnecting. So for some of you, yeah, you may, some of you may feel as though your intuition here is telling you to not communicate, to just ghost. I'm not gonna go into comment on that. I feel as though you should listen to your intuition, whatever it is. This is about you closing out a cycle here. For some of you, this is also if you are in some sort of a commitment here with someone and you have this friend that keeps butting in. This is closing out, this is cutting out that friend. Right? And that friend would be a child, by the way. Or they have a very childlike energy. They are spying. They are butting in. Maybe they shouldn't be butting in. I hope they're not trying to spy on someone here in terms of their financial situation here. Saying someone's financial situation and this and that and whatever. And then it's just, you know, what was it from their concern. Anyway, what it is that you don't see here, that's where we have it. First and foremost, in your environment, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a deception, right? There's also deception becoming very, very clear. Look out for deceiving energies around you. Look out for someone here that wants to dictate the truth. Get into your head. Look out for that. Because someone here is stressed. Someone here is stressed that the truth is going to come out. That's what you don't see. Someone here doesn't want the truth to come out. And they may try and do things here to prevent the truth from coming out. The truth, which was actually, I get here, a truth being, it should have been seen in the past. It's a bullying energy. Bullying, it doesn't have to be that. It's just someone here working on creating some sort of attention. Someone here creating, if it's like trying to break up a commitment or something like that, but it doesn't have to be that. It's just someone here working on splitting up an energy, if you know what I mean. And that may have brought someone here a happiness, like pissing in the pants. But it brought a happiness. It was not really heartfelt. I don't know how this energy is, right? Because it's very interesting considering that I got this sitting on the moon and actually, you know, being with someone but not being with someone. I don't know if this is like, right, you know what, forget it. I don't know how these energies are going to play out. I don't know if this is something that's like coming as an inner understanding. Inner understanding here, yeah. Because this is an energy that has a lot to do with, you know, an understanding understanding, a truth coming out, it's almost, yeah, misunderstanding coming out, a misunderstanding being made clear. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles, almost like, yeah, she is, in this case, now I'm getting her as being your energies, as your challenge being that you, not a challenge, more also your strength, in that you're capable of just being this practical person and taking care of yourself. And not letting it be anything throw you out, even though you have this, alright, someone's spying on me, yeah, but you know what is their problem? Alright, it is your problem if they're spying on you and you just, you can't, haters are haters, alright? Sometimes you get these petty energies attached to you, and I'm sorry that you get to have, that you have these people in your life. I'm sorry, Virgo. But I'm seeing you being strong ass through it. Because you also know this. You know this. And your strength is just coming out into the light, okay? Most likely outcome, temperance. Temperance. Temperance, do you like temperance? Depends on who you are. Temperance is this low energy. It is peace, calm, tranquility. Wait around for things to balance out. There's not gonna be any drama. If you don't like drama, you love temperance, right? Because temperance is like, no drama. No drama. It's actually deciding to keep quiet rather than participate in drama. It's the energy here where, you know, you walk into, I want to call it like a zoo of idiots. You look at it and you're like, yep, I ain't touching that. I am listening to the moral compass within myself, and I am just doing the Queen of Pentacles, the support energy here, right? Saying, I am just, no. You can deal with that yourself, mate. I'm gonna waste my time on something more productive. See, that's where the earth in you screams, right? The earth in me recognizes the earth in you. And we're on the same page on that one. Although, Virgo, some of you may sometimes like a little gossip, but you know what? So I'm gonna let that be with the Virgos here. But, you know, meaning that of all the earth signs, I think Virgos may be the one that's more into it. Because Virgos, but not because of being a drama. Is, I don't know. Let's just say if there's going to be an entertainer among the earth sign, it has got to be the Virgo. So what do we have here? It is the storm warning. I feel as though you see the storm coming. What is up with this fucking, second chakra keeps showing up. It is this wanting to belong to people. There's a storm warning. It's almost like the justice here is pointing towards something. The truth that will be spoken out. It's almost like it's telling you here that it's sometime during August, when the truth comes out, someone here is not gonna like it. But that's because someone here is a bloody liar. Who likes to be called out on their shit? How on earth is this I don't know. Maybe the oracle and the tarot reading is just not speaking together, you know. You take what you want from it. Ho, 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 ho. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the world. It was almost like I felt like it is like someone standing on the other side, whatever the other side is. And they're looking from a distance at what's going on. It is like a little bit of a spirit thing, right? Looking there and saying, bring the truth out. Bring it out. This is wasting enough energy. We can't deal with this anymore. It has to. Bring it out. I'm not joking. There's a weird energy here. I didn't know this was, but yeah, I heard someone say, and then the universe steps in. This is not like the universe. This is like, it is like someone here from a distance deciding, and then the truth came out. You know what I mean? It's like, bring it out. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's like that. If someone here keeps someone stagnant in this dramatic energy, in this non-productive energy. The moon. Remember in the oracle message that someone here is watching? I got it as being a dog, right? But you know. Ooh. I was just getting a flashback there. Dogs can do that. Alright, I sound crazy saying that, but it's, yeah, they can. Spirit animals here. Most likely outcome, let's see the temperance, and then we are done with this reading. We're done for the day. Or are we? Temperance. All tied up, yin and yang, indecision. Separation. Patience. This is a separating. Again with the bushes. Or the forest. What's in... Alright, it's gonna sound scary here, right? Don't be scared by it. It's just metaphorically speaking. I just keep getting the energy of someone here standing at a distance. It's not a negative energy, it's like spiritual energy. Fairy energy, you can call it whatever it is that you want. It's just... They're seeing what's going on and it's like this has to separate. This has got to be torn apart, this energy here, because it's bringing too much of an indecisive nature into this. It needs to go. That is really, really interesting. It's almost like spirits are coming in here. Oh, I don't know what this energy is. I just know what I feel when I get them. I can normally say that this is a person. This is too... It's too objective. It could be a court, right? That may actually be it. It may even be like a court decision. It could be that. Because it's too neutral. It's too impartial. Impartial, you know, it is a very neutral energy. There's no self-gain in it. It's just someone saying this has got to part. And that way it could be a court. It could be a judge, you know, saying, looking at it with no preconceived in it in any way. It's just, you know, very, very neutral. Just looking at it. Judging it from the laws. Saying this has got to depart. But you place it. It's just coming out into the light. That's something coming up. Someone will do whatever they have to prevent it, to deflect it, saying no. Because they are fucking... Someone here knows. They know it and they are worried about it. They know the signs are here. They can't hide it anymore. Especially if they've been cheating. Alright, so that is what I have got for you, Virgo. Take what you want from this reading. Leave behind the rest. Remember, it is a monthly reading. Meaning it will play out. Check out your other placements if this is not for you. Okay? So I will see you next time. Take care.